When I was in high school, I was struggling. I'd had a loss. My father died when I was 15 and freshman in high school. It really threw me for a loop. I didn't have a fantastic connection to school at that time. I imagine that part of what drew me to school counseling was the desire to be a support to kids like myself who struggled the way that I did in school. The UVM Graduate in Counseling program is a program that prides itself on excellence in preparing people for counseling work.
We have very accomplished faculty that are recognized nationally and internationally for their scholarship, for their teaching, and our accomplished faculty work directly with our master's students.
The most valuable thing for me about that program was the experience together as a cohort in a rather intimate kind of relationship with a handful of professors. They really make an effort to get to know the individual students, to know what you're struggling with, to know what your strengths are, to play to those, to give you a lot of very concrete, direct, critical feedback. Lance Smith's diversity course was transformative for me.
And what struck me about Jamilah was her energy. She had a passion for social justice work as well. She had a passion for anti-racism work.
My first year here at St. Albans City School, I realized that this community is a really difficult place for people of color in particular. It's really difficult for people in the LGBTQA spectrum. And so those have been the two areas of focus for me here and my work here. I think my favorite part of my job related to this is my work with peer leaders. Every year they start the school year having weekly meetings, and they meet for many weeks to become informed enough to lead conversations on what are really challenging topics. And then they are able to go in and work with their same age peers, and they lead their peers in interactive activities and discussions. We did work this year at the 7-8 level on implicit bias, microaggressions and privilege. It was my second year here at City School, and Lance reached out to me to say that he was forming this team of folks through UVM and creating a partnership with Burlington school districts to do some work around bringing restorative practices to schools, and that he was really interested in looking at how restorative practice and the field of school counseling work together.
So she's been a valued member of that team for the past 3 years. She's participated in numerous research studies, and she's been there from the very start. She's now presenting at conferences with regards to restorative practices and school counseling and racial disparities within schools.
When you can sit with a kid in a moment when they're struggling and see the light bulb, see them have an aha moment, see them have a breakthrough, to bear witness to that, to be part of that, is such a blessing. And those moments come out of the blue all of the time.